Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a great day. So today I want to talk to you guys about something that I hear all the time that's super important, and a lot of times it can interfere with people actually building muscle just because of the mindset that has to do with it. So what I want to talk to you today about is bad genetics with bodybuilding. Bad genetics doesn't mean a single thing for bodybuilding, and I know when I say that, a lot of people are going to be like, "Oh, well, you're an idiot. You don't know what you're talking about." Blah blah blah. You get the routine. It's kind of like everybody's conditioned. Oh, well, fat's the enemy. Fat-free diets are the way to go. Even regardless of the evidence that supports it, it's just a common belief that everyone shares, that people are conditioned to believe just because everyone else does. But let me explain myself. Okay, so when we're talking about bad genetics, we are not talking about the ability to build muscle or not. We're literally not even discussing your genetics as it pertains to building muscle. We're talking about genetics. What genetics really means is how long are your muscle links? Where do they tie in? What is the shape of them? What is the size of your structure? How long are your forearms? How long is your torso? Are your legs long or short? That's genetics. It has literally nothing to do with bodybuilding. And so many people give up before they start. They hear someone say, "Oh, genetics are everything." They're not. They're not for your level. Now, when do genetics actually matter? You're talking about being one of the top 10 bodybuilders in the world. Out of every single human being, millions and millions and billions and whatever, you are the 0.0001%. You're competing with 10 other guys that are the best in the world, and conditioning won't cut it if your muscles aren't a certain way. You don't have the total package, the conditioning, the posing. Everything is 100% maximized. Then genetics would matter. But as it pertains to bodybuilding, so many people, you hear them in the gym, "Oh, well, I've just got bad genetics, so I can't do what you're doing." And that's so crappy. That's such a bad attitude to have. Because truthfully, I tell you, I've got terrible genetics for muscle building, number one. And number two, my genetics as far as my frame and everything is not optimal. I do not have good genetics. It is what it is. But you guys have seen my videos. You've seen how I look. You've seen my physique. If you follow me on Instagram, you get those pictures daily. You know that I've built something that's praiseworthy now. It's impressive. But I didn't build it based off, "Oh, I've got great genetics." I built my physique based off, "Oh, I have bad genetics." So I have to work twice as hard to make up for the structural issues on my frame. And so as far as building muscle, don't worry about it. Genetics don't matter for bodybuilding. They just don't. Unless you're the 0.1% competing with 10 other guys, like Mr. Olympia guys, they're going to be like, "Yeah, genetics matter." And they do for them. But I'm talking to you as someone who is not a professional bodybuilder. I'm talking to you as maybe a teenager just looking to get started with weights. I'm talking to a dad with 5 kids, 4 kids, 3 kids, who wants to get in shape and wants to enjoy the way he looks and when he takes his shirt off. I'm talking to someone who may be overweight and desperately wants to have like a cool, impressive, powerful physique. All of these things can be obtained. And guess what? Genetics don't matter in any of that. Genetics will not be a limiting factor. The other way you could look at this is, okay, well, genetic body parts. What about those, Parker? What about genetic body parts? While I have 2 or 3 of them that grow no matter what I do, most all of my other muscles, you wouldn't even know. Like a lot of people say, "Oh, well, your chest is your strongest body part. Your arms are your strongest body part. Those must be your genetic." That's incorrect. My genetic body parts are actually my traps and my glutes, which nobody knows. Everybody sees all the other muscles and they're like, "Dude, you've got an impressive physique. Oh, your arms are huge. Oh, your chest, blah, blah, blah. I'd kill for that." Those aren't my genetic body parts. Those body parts were created out of knowing I have bad genetics and putting the work and the food and the time in to achieve something that was beautiful. So this was just a short video. It wasn't a super long rant. It was just something that I feel stops so many people, and you just don't need to let it. I mean, this is like the last priority. This is the last thing that should ever be on your mind when you're trying to build muscle and have an impressive physique and build strength and all of that. Genetics really 100% are irrelevant until you get into those top tier elite mastery level competition places. Genetics really aren't going to have much of any impact on anything you do other than, the way you look to a degree. But I mean, the way you look doesn't dictate whether you can put muscle on or not, so that's just a thought. A lot of people may disagree with me, and that's fine. If you do, leave a comment down below. Would love to chat with you about it. Maybe pick your brain about what you believe about genetics. But hope you have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, follow me on Instagram, and we'll continue to grow together. We just hit 100 subs. I'm so grateful to you guys, and I couldn't have done it without you. So thank you very much for that, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Take care.